Hello guys, welcome to the DMake's first YouTube video. In this video I'm going to show you how I've made the Stormbreaker, the real size Stormbreaker exact movie replica. So first thing I do is I watched a YouTube video in which I got the templates for free. I printed out and here they are. There are sort of all the templates you need for the Stormbreaker. Just the upper X part. You need to figure out the handle one yourself. So first I decided to start the hammer part. So you have the templates. It's so easy, just cut out the paper one, take out in the cardboard and cut them out. For this process, the X part, the cardboard I used is cake boxes. To find them easily and they are just so perfect. So just take it, cut it out and you have your cardboard piece ready for the hammer. I have 4 of them as shown in the templates. Now this is the part where it comes between the hammer for like sort of not sharp edging. So we have sort of all the parts except the back one of the hammer. Then I draw the details I want to draw in the cardboard piece. Which piece I need to where I place it off. The middle portion you need to bend like this, as shown in my video. With the help of cutter, you just need to do a slight cut and just bend it out. It will bend perfectly, just as you need. There, just like that, This is the back portion of the hammer. In the movie, there are actually 2 circles, and the template I got just have one, so I draw the second one by myself. Not a big deal. I have done my specifications to the prop, which I haven't seen in my reference video I watched on YouTube. So this video has kind of my touch, and I made it out the most kind of actual movie prop thing. It was a great project. I enjoyed it a lot. See, that simple it was. Now I need to draw 2 circles. The video I watched just stick that in the black color in the V portion, but as I see in the real prop, there's a V shape cut inside out from the hammer. So I decided to go really realistic. So I cut out the V part and kind of try that how does it work, and anyway, that worked out really well. This was the V portion, I cut it out, and this was the thing I done. I cut the V part from the cardboard and take my V strap and put it inside in the shape I want it to be, and just cover it up from any regular tape. Believe me, that would look so awesome. Just look at it. Perfect. The perfect shape you want. The front portion will not be used. It will be used to stick to the excess for the part of the body of the axe. So, see, look at it. This is the finished part of my hammer. Still I got some work to do. This is the axe part. The axe part is kind of 2 templates. You need to cut them out and stick them together. That makes one big axe. The guy you look at behind is my friend Bhavik. He's an amazing actor kind of thing. You can see how friends are. Can't expect much. So I cut it out 2 part of the axe, and this is the part which comes between the axe, the triangle kind of thing. The lines you can see are drawn by the pen, so I'm going to use 2mm foam sheet for that. Craft foam. EVA4. So there are two front portions. So I cut out 4 strips, same size. So you can see the silver part of that's the foam strip. See, the foam strips are attached. It's all completed. And this is the part you don't need to do. And believe me, don't do this part, because due to this is the metal pieces I stick behind the cardboard, for better swing and heavy weight. I thought that cardboard is really light and won't be feel right in the hand, but I was wrong. The metal is a disaster. After the whole stormbreaker is made, my stormbreaker fell off in 2 pieces. So this is the step you don't do. This was my mistake in the prop. See, the cardboard just can hold them. This is the contact cement I used. Kind of a really strong adhesive. You apply it, wait until it dry, stick it and just done. Within seconds, it's like inseparable. And so I stick them all together, and it was this come out. The perfect hammer shape I wanted. See, the circles I draw, I told you. This portion will stick up to the body, and I will join circles in the back of the side. Other than that, everything is ready. See, now you kind of imagine the stormbreaker. The excitement is getting higher and higher by each step. This is a circle, and this is a smaller circle. There are 2 circles I'm going to put in the middle section, as it is in the movie. I saw that in the detail of an trailer of Avengers Endgame. See, just like that. Day by day it got interesting. So I took the cutter, I mark it out in the cardboard, and I slice it out and just bend it, and I got the perfect bend I needed in the X portion of the cardboard. This is a 2mm foam sheet I've used before in the hammer portion, and I'm going to use it to have the extra details in the X. These are the corner pieces. There are 4 of them, as you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, each on every side. Yeah, you can see, you can place that right now. This is the center pieces. All of these are given in the templates. You just need to cut it out in foam. And cutting foam is much easier than cutting paper. As you can see, I just cut it out this exactly. I already told you I have my changes in the prop, so whenever I do that, I'll tell you. See? This doesn't look like it. Just looking at it, I'm feeling so excited. The perfect V shape, I cut it out. And you can look at that. You can see your X shape being ready. Now it would look like that after I joined them. But in between there are the kind of V shapes. We need to place it out first. See, this is the wrong thing. Don't do this step. This ruined my prop. This was a mistake of my prop. Don't do this step, okay? Attaching metal, the cardboard won't able to lift them off, it will break off. Okay, so that's the thing, you know, you can any prop you make, there will always be mistakes. You need to learn from them. I'm telling you, don't do this step. Don't. I got a lot of issues after I done this thing. Okay, so we have stuck the V portion. Just look at it, the XMR is nearly ready in our stormbreaker, as you can see. After sticking the V part, it was look really awesome, and this is a metal plate. It's the wrong thing. The X part is ready. Yeah, it is. See, now we have both the hammer and the X part ready. Now we need to work on the middle one. The middle one was also a big mistake for me, so I repeated it 2 times in the prop making. This was the one due to so you can see the one silver in the middle, and after that I used 2 of them. Oh, the other guy with the red t-shirt is kind of the Joker in our group. He's Manush. Other is Pavik. The 3 Musketeers, Chatti Beddi Yaar. See, this is a mistake. Due to the heavy part of the metal, the cardboard, the middle part of the cardboard can't hold the weight of 2 things attached at both sides, so the cardboard breaks off. So after Pavik, I used this thick hole I had, and that looked really good. But the problem was, the hole was too small, as you can see from upward side, because it was one strip. So I replaced it, and there were 2 strips after, as you can see in the video. Yeah, there it is, 2 strips, and it's became a little bigger, but no issue, it looks awesome. But now the pipe, for the handle, I used PVC pipe, so now the pipe can fit. So after considering all the measures, I used 2 of them. See, perfect fit. In the downward of the part, I just meshed the paper, coat it, and tape it up. In the prop, the end is really thick and kind of, so I just did that. As you can see, you can now like hold your hammer, kind of take the feel. Yeah, look at that. The down portion, the kind of thing that was my touch. Okay, there is no templates for that. I did that myself when I saw the movie. So this is a 5mm foam sheet that you can get that locally. This is the foam sheet I used for the wooden part of the axe. So just need to do, cut a long strip of the foam, heat it up, and bend it, so you kind of swollen part which would act like wood. Now we were not going to use only one, we are going to get dozens of them, so it would be a great look after in the PVC. See, just like that. That's one strip. Now a lot of them rest. This was really hard part of the time consuming. It took nearly 3 days for that. The spray paint I used, first is brown and second is dark grey for the axe and brown for the handle. I'm going to spray paint them later. I'm just going to work on the handle right now. See, after heating them, you can close it up with the contact cement, so we get a U-shaped stem-like structure, just like this. Yeah, look at that. I have 4 of the stems attached. See, like that. Just open a little bit at the end, because the end is little thick, a lot thick than the PVC pipe. So the 4 stems have stick. They turned out awesome. This is the finished one. You see, I thought the complex stem part I'll be do later. So this is the rest of the handle wooden work. It turned out really awesome. Still halfway go through it, and the half one looks really cool. See, this is the finished one. A half-built stormbreaker without paint. So painting time. First coat I got was dark grey. Look at it. The dark grey color was just so perfect. It was not black. It was not grey. It was just the shade I needed for the stormbreaker. I'd add 4 or 5 base coats of dark grey just to stick it well. See, this was the first coat I've given to the stormbreaker. This was the second one. See, in this part, I covered the area I want to cover, that I want to keep dark grey, and coat the rest of all of it silver, bright silver. I have silver spray paint already in my house. See, just take the masking tape, put it on the edge, cover it up with paper, and done. I'll spray paint the silver one. As you can see, bright silver. I can't wait to open the mask. The thing looks so exciting. To kind of bring the axe part ready. The spray painting part was really fun. Now mask off time. Yes, look at that texture. Whoa, I really am totally amazed. That was a reference photo I took from the Google and just screen grabbed and printed out for reference kind of thing. This is the details I do. This is the part in the V shape has details like this, like just like this. So I did that. It was also time consuming. Cut it out, spray paint it, stick them. Just look at the X part, it looks so ready. But still the detailing part needs to do. After that I saw in the Google and write the Asgardian writings which I need to write. I thought it was hard, but it was easy. Look at that. I was just doing the line, sort of thing, drawing. The between part I covered the rest of it and covered it dark grey. It looks so perfect now. The X part is totally done now. Look at that. Can someone call Groot? I want the handle real quick. See, it is done. I thought it would be a hard build, but it turned out awesome. Yo, look at that. I dark washed the foam part for kind of eye-catchy something. The Asgardian writings, the back portion, the hammer part, the axe part. Just perfect. I got a little issues with the spray paint because some paint went off, so I just did it right with the paintbrush. This is the handle part. You can see that feels so royal when I pick it up. Let's look at that. The best part I liked about my Stormbreaker is the handle part. Just look at that. It's so perfect. As you can see, the real Stormbreaker in the movies, and you can see mine. I am not telling that mine is better one, but still, I tried my best, you know. Look at that Stormbreaker, perfect size, human size Stormbreaker. As you can see, I was overexcited a little bit. I am trying out some moves. Oh no, that's the iconic mode of the trailer. I like this one. Avengers endgame. We are in the endgame now. Whatever it takes. Yeah, just flaunting some moves. Time for the real part, the hardest part. So just take the same, cut out the straight pieces, heat it up, fold them down, and just I added numbers on them.
5.
It's like I have 6 wheels all around the PVC. I named every one of them
6
and put 10 kind of a thing.
6 tracks. Okay, they all 1 4
See,
joints
it's the whale
to
part.
4 dash.
It looks so complicated, just look at them.
5
Just look at them.
to
Suppose there are 6 wheels. I put 3 of them with foam and other 3 after bending them with the axe, and I will put the other 3 after that. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? Yes. I will explain it later with some code reference videos and photos. See, I joined the numbers, half of the numbers. Okay, I haven't done all of them. See, now I just close the edges with the contact cement. Just like yeah. Yeah, the contact cement is really strong thing, you know, and with foam it works perfectly. Get all the way. And now the complex part. Wow, to build it up. But first, it's spray paint time. I need to spray them brown first. You know. See? Baby hair. My handle. Perfect. This was not my first prop. Okay. Maybe other prop. Let me just show that after that, stop. See, I painted it brown. The brown looks little like, you know, like light brown, but not like dark. So I used black watercolor and brown watercolor, and I some extra water. It's like having a medium dark wash. Giving it a little detail. So after I just folded the veins from backside from my hand. They are not sticked up, but you can look how this would look after all the stick up things. And that is done. Presenting you the human-sized stormbreaker. Just look at that. Look at that. The wheel part, the wooden part turned out so perfectly. Just look at this. Is guys. This is it. This is how I made the stormbreaker. These are my rest of the props. See you soon in the next video. Thanks for watching. Barik Davi, Arya Patel, Manush Patel, and Duswati. Thank you. If you have any queries, ask me in the comment section.